Close your eyes for a second and imagine this. Sasuke Uchiha, standing alone against gods like Madara and Kaguya, his left eye glowing with a Rinnegan, unlike anything in the Naruto universe. 6 mysterious Tomoe swirl in its purple depths, a design no other Rinnegan has, not even the Sage of the Six Paths himself. Why does Sasuke's eye have these Tomoe? What insane powers do they unlock? And could this be the secret to Sasuke being the most powerful Rinnegan wielder ever? Naruto fans, you're in for an epic journey. Today, we're diving deep into the enigma of Sasuke's 6 Tomoe Rinnegan, uncovering secrets that'll blow your mind. Stick around to the end. You won't believe what we've discovered. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and let's get started. The Rinnegan, a dojutsu above all others. Before we unravel Sasuke's Rinnegan, let's set the stage with the basics. The Rinnegan, known as the Samsara Eye, is the ultimate dojutsu in Naruto. Tied to Hagoromo Otsutsuki, the legendary sage of the Six Paths and founder of ninjutsu, it's a power that feels straight out of myth. With its iconic purple rings, the Rinnegan grants abilities that seem almost unfair. Mastery over all 5 nature transformations, control over life and death, and access to the Six Paths techniques. It's the eye that can reshape reality itself. Hook. But Sasuke's Rinnegan, it's on a whole other level. Curious why it looks so different. Keep watching, this mystery is about to unravel. What makes Sasuke's Rinnegan stand out is its 6 comma-like Tomoe, a feature borrowed from the Sharingan and seen elsewhere only in Kaguya Otsutsuki's 9 Tomoe Rinne Sharingan. No other true Rinnegan, not Hagoromo's, Madara's, Nagato's, or Obito's, has Tomoe. This isn't just Masashi Kishimoto flexing his art skills. It's a clue to unique powers that blend the Rinnegan's godlike might with the Sharingan's precision. Only 3 characters awaken the Rinnegan in the series: Hagoromo, Madara, and Sasuke. So why does Sasuke's eye break the mold? Let's dive into the powers behind those 6 Tomoe. The Tomoe effect, from Sharingan to Rinnegan. To understand the 6 Tomoe Rinnegan, we need to talk about Tomoe in the Sharingan. If you're a Naruto fan, you know the Sharingan evolves through its Tomoe. A 1 Tomoe Sharingan gives basic perception, pretty cool, but nothing game-changing. A 2 Tomoe Sharingan steps it up with better tracking. But a fully matured 3 Tomoe Sharingan, that's where the magic happens. Enhanced reaction time, movement prediction, and genjutsu mastery that can turn the tide of any fight. Hook. Remember Sasuke's first Valley of the End fight? 1 Tomoe changed everything. Imagine what 6 Tomoe in a Rinnegan can do. Stay tuned, this is about to get wild. Flashback to Naruto Part 1, the iconic Valley of the End showdown. Naruto, powered by the 9 Tails chakra, is overwhelming Sasuke. Sasuke's 2 Tomoe Sharingan can't keep up. Naruto's too fast, too strong. Then, in a moment of desperation, Sasuke awakens his 3rd Tomoe. Suddenly, he's reading Naruto's movements like a book, countering with precise taijutsu, despite the 9 Tails' raw power. That single Tomoe turned a losing battle into a deadlock. It's proof that Tomoe are a massive power boost. Now let's scale that up. Sasuke's Rinnegan has 6 Tomoe. The Rinnegan is already leagues above the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, which itself is a step beyond the 3 Tomoe Sharingan. So what does this mean? Sasuke's perception and reaction time are pushed to god-tier levels. We see this in his battles against the heavyweights of the Naruto universe: Madara Uchiha, the 10 Tails Jinchuriki, and Kaguya Otsutsuki, the mother of chakra herself. Picture this scene. Sasuke facing Madara, who's juiced up with the 10 Tails power and 1 Rinnegan. Sasuke charges in, his sword crackling with Chidori, and slices Madara clean in half. Now, some fans argue this wasn't a true blitz. Madara sees Sasuke coming and calls him very fast, but doesn't block, likely because he can regenerate and is focused on stealing Obito's Rinnegan. But let's put this in context. Just minutes earlier, Madara faced Might Guy's Night Guy, a technique so fast it bent space-time. Yes, you heard that right. Guy's speed was warping reality itself, a feat that's insane even by Naruto standards. For Madara to comment on Sasuke's speed means Sasuke's moving at a level that demands respect from a godlike foe. Hook. How fast is Sasuke with his Rinnegan? Faster than you think. Keep watching to see how he stacks up against the series' speed demons. Sasuke also holds his own against Sage of the Six Paths Naruto, who's faster than his Kurama Chakra Mode 1 and 2 forms, and even the Raikage, once dubbed the fastest shinobi alive. During the war arc, Sasuke and Naruto are neck and neck in speed, trading blows that shake the battlefield. While Naruto might have a slight edge, Sasuke's ability to keep up proves his 6 Tomoe Rinnegan is pushing him to the absolute pinnacle of ninja prowess. The Tomoe are like a supercharged radar, letting him anticipate and counter moves with deadly precision. Is the Rinnegan making Sasuke faster? So, does Sasuke's Rinnegan actually make him faster? Or is something else at play? Let's break it down by comparing his feats before and after awakening the Rinnegan. With his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, Sasuke was no slouch. He could pressure a blind Madara Uchiha, but their speeds were roughly equal. Neither could decisively outpace the other. Fast forward to Sasuke with his Rinnegan, and he's matching Ten Tails Madara, a version of Madara whose league's stronger and faster. This leap in performance is staggering. Hook. Could Sasuke's Rinnegan be hiding a speed boost that rivals Naruto's? The answer might shock you. Don't click away. 2 factors could explain this. The Rinnegan itself, or the chakra Hagoromo Otsutsuki, grants Sasuke, marked by the moon seal on his left hand. Let's look at another Rinnegan user for clues. Obito Uchiha. As Orange Mask Obito, he was powerful but not untouchable. He got tagged by Conan's paper bombs and even lost an arm to Root Anbu members Fu and Torun. Cool characters, but not exactly top tier. Now, as White Mask Obito, with a Rinnegan and the Ten Tails power, he's a monster. He fights Might Guy, Kakashi, Killer Bee, and KCM2 Naruto at the same time, only getting hit when Kakashi counters his Kamui with his own. The Rinnegan clearly amps physical stats, speed, strength, and chakra reserves. Sasuke's 6 Tomoe Rinnegan takes this to another level. The Tomoe, rooted in the Sharingan's precognitive abilities, give him near-omniscient perception. Against Kaguya, he tracks her dimension hopping and counters her attacks, a feat requiring reflexes that border on supernatural. The Tomoe likely optimize his chakra flow, letting him move faster and hit harder. But is it just the Rinnegan, or is Hagoromo's chakra the real game-changer? We'll explore that later when we dive into how Sasuke awakened his Rinnegan. Hook. Sasuke's speed is unreal, but is it all thanks to those 6 Tomoe? Stay with us. The truth is crazier than you think. Unique powers of the 6 Tomoe. Rinnegan Sasuke's Rinnegan isn't just about speed. It's packed with abilities that make it a cut above the rest. First up is Eimeno Tejikara, a space-time ninjutsu that lets him swap positions with objects or people instantly. Think of it like teleportation on steroids. In Naruto Gaiden, Sasuke uses this even when his Tomoe fade from overuse, so it's not tied to the Tomoe, but rather to his status as an original Rinnegan Awakener. Every Rinnegan Awakener gets a unique power. Hagoromo had creation of all things, Madara had limbo, and Sasuke has Ameno Tejikara. It's like a signature move that screams, "This is my Rinnegan." Hook. Sasuke's got a power that even Madara couldn't touch. Want to know what makes his Rinnegan so unique? Keep watching. What truly sets Sasuke's Rinnegan apart is its ability to use Mangekyo Sharingan techniques without reverting to the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Let's talk about why this is a big deal. Other Rinnegan users, like Madara, face a limitation. They can't access Sharingan powers while the Rinnegan is active. For example, during the war arc, Madara reverts his Rinnegan to his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan to cast Genjutsu on the Raikage. This suggests that Rinnegan users lose the Sharingan's precognition and Genjutsu abilities when the Rinnegan is on, which is a huge drawback. The Sharingan's ability to read movements and cast illusions is a cornerstone of Uchiha combat. Losing it makes the Rinnegan less versatile in some situations. Sasuke, however, laughs at this limitation. He casts Amaterasu, the black flames of the Mangekyo Sharingan, directly from his Rinnegan. We see this against Kaguya, where his Rinnegan sheds a tear of blood as he unleashes Amaterasu, and again in his final fight with Naruto at the Valley of the End. This ability to blend Mangekyo and Rinnegan powers is a game-changer. Sasuke can wield the Rinnegan's godlike abilities, six paths techniques, chakra absorption, you name it, while still dropping Amaterasu or other Mangekyo tricks without missing a beat. Hook. Casting Amaterasu from a Rinnegan. Sasuke's breaking all the rules. Want to see what else his eye can do? Don't stop now. Another jaw-dropping power is dimension hopping, revealed in Naruto Gaiden. Sasuke uses this to investigate the Kaguya clan, traveling between dimensions like a ninja detective. This ability is tied to the Tomoe. When he overuses it, the Tomoe fade, temporarily nerfing his Rinnegan and locking him out of dimension hopping. Imagine if Sasuke had mastered this during the Kaguya fight. Kaguya was hopping through dimensions like it was nothing, forcing the team to scramble. If Sasuke could have countered her dimension shifting with his own, it might have turned the battle in their favor much faster. This dimension-hopping power also raises questions. Kaguya's Rinne Sharingan, with 9 Tomoe, lets her swap entire dimensions, teleporting herself and others instantly. Sasuke's ability is more limited. He opens a portal and walks through, sometimes bringing others along. It's less combat-oriented, more of a strategic tool, but it's still incredible. The 6 Tomoe likely give him a weaker version of Kaguya's dimension control, but the fact that he can do it at all is a testament to his Rinnegan's power. Hook. Dimension hopping with a single eye. Sasuke's Rinnegan is rewriting what's possible. Stick around to see how this changes everything. The narrative genius, why only one Rinnegan? From a storytelling perspective, Sasuke's single Rinnegan with 6 Tomoe is a masterstroke. It balances him against opponents like Madara and Kaguya, who wield 2 Rinnegans. Obito tells Sakura during the war arc that 2 Rinnegans exponentially boost power. When Madara reclaims his second Rinnegan, he casts Infinite Tsukuyomi, a world-altering genjutsu that nearly ends the series. Sasuke, with just 1 Rinnegan, should be at a disadvantage. But those 6 Tomoe? They likely make his single Rinnegan as powerful as 2 standard ones, letting him stand as Naruto's equal and a key player in the war arc. Hook. How does Sasuke's one-eye rival Madara's 2? The secret lies in those Tomoe. Don't miss this reveal. The Tomoe also tie into Sasuke's character arc. Unlike Hagoromo, who awakened the Rinnegan naturally as the son of Kaguya, or Madara, who spent decades combining Indra and Ashura's chakra, Sasuke's Rinnegan is born in a moment of crisis. Picture the scene. Sasuke's been stabbed through the heart by Madara, lying on the ground, inches from death. He's transported to a spiritual realm where Hagoromo, the sage himself, appears. Hagoromo grants Sasuke his chakra, marked by the moon seal on his left hand, and Kabuto's infusion of Hashirama cells, used to heal him, provides Ashura's chakra. Normally, awakening the Rinnegan takes years. Madara was in his 80s or 90s when his kicked in. Sasuke? He gets it in minutes. This rushed awakening is like a cheat code. Hagoromo blends his own chakra with Sasuke's Indra chakra and the Ashura chakra from Hashirama's cells, forcing the Rinnegan to manifest. But because it's so fast, it only awakens in one eye. Those 6 Tomoe? They're likely a side effect of this unique process, a visual marker of the 3 chakra sources, Indra, Ashura, and Hagoromo, fused into one dojutsu. It's Sasuke's role as a bridge between the Uchiha and Senju, a symbol of unity in a story about division. Hook. Sasuke's Rinnegan wasn't supposed to happen this way. Want to know why it's so powerful? Keep watching. The truth is mind-blowing. Why 6 Tomoe? The ultimate mystery. So, why does Sasuke's Rinnegan have 6 Tomoe when no one else's does? Let's look at the Rinnegan Awakeners. Hagoromo, the original, had a pure Rinnegan with no Tomoe, reflecting his divine chakra. Madara, who awakened his through Indra and Ashura's chakra, followed the same pattern. Sasuke's case is different. His Rinnegan is a product of Hagoromo's direct intervention, combining 3 chakra sources. Indra's from Sasuke, Ashura's from Hashirama's cells, and Hagoromo's own. The Tomoe are likely a manifestation of this fusion, tying the Rinnegan to the Sharingan's lineage while amplifying its power. Hook. Why does Sasuke's eye have Tomoe when even the sages didn't? The answer ties to the heart of Naruto's lore. Don't click away now. This unique awakening explains everything. Hagoromo's chakra, the source of the original Rinnegan, supercharges Sasuke's eye, making it more powerful than a standard Rinnegan. The Tomoe are a visual cue of this enhanced power, a nod to the Sharingan's precognitive roots. They also make narrative sense. Sasuke's Rinnegan needs to be special to keep him relevant against gods like Madara and Kaguya. Without the Tomoe, he'd be outclassed by dual Rinnegan users. With them, he's a force to be reckoned with. Let's dig deeper into the lore. The Rinnegan is said to be a gift from Hagoromo's mother, Kaguya, whose Rinne Sharingan had 9 Tomoe. Could Sasuke's 6 Tomoe be a partial echo of Kaguya's power? Maybe the Tomoe represent a diluted version of her reality-warping abilities, like dimension hopping. Or perhaps they're a sign that Sasuke's Rinnegan is closer to Hagoromo's original power than Madara's, amplified by the sage's direct chakra infusion. Either way, the Tomoe makes Sasuke's eye a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. Comparing Rinnegans. Is Sasuke's the strongest? Let's put Sasuke's Rinnegan to the test. How does it stack up against the others? Madara's dual Rinnegans are terrifying, casting infinite Tsukuyomi, summoning limbo clones, and absorbing chakra like it's nothing. Kaguya's Rinne Sharingan, with 9 Tomoe, lets her reshape dimensions and wield godlike power. But Sasuke's single Rinnegan holds its own. Its versatility, blending Amaterasu, Amenotejikara, and dimension hopping with standard Rinnegan powers, makes it a Swiss Army knife of dojutsu. Hook. Is Sasuke's Rinnegan stronger than Madara's or even Kaguya's? The answer might change how you see Naruto forever. Stay with us. Consider Sasuke's feats. He bisects Ten Tails Madara, tracks Kaguya's dimension hopping, and fights Sage of the Six Paths Naruto to a standstill. His Rinnegan's ability to use Mangekyo powers without deactivation gives him an edge in flexibility. Madara and Nagato, for all their strength, can't do this. Obito's Rinnegan, while powerful, lacks Tomoe and unique abilities beyond standard Rinnegan techniques. Sasuke's eye, with its 6 Tomoe design, combines the best of both worlds, the Rinnegan's godlike scope and the Sharingan's tactical precision. But there's a catch. Sasuke only has 1 Rinnegan. while Madara and Kaguya wield two, or the equivalent. Obito notes that two Rinnegans exponentially boost power, which is why Madara becomes nearly unstoppable with both. Sasuke's 6 Tomoe likely bridge this gap, making his single Rinnegan comparable to two standard ones. It's a narrative necessity. Without this boost, Sasuke couldn't keep up with the war arc's escalating power levels. Let's speculate for a moment. What if Sasuke had two 6 Tomoe Rinnegans? The power would be unimaginable, potentially surpassing even Kaguya's Rinne Sharingan. But Kishimoto, in his storytelling wisdom, gave Sasuke one eye to balance him with Naruto, ensuring neither outshines the other. The 6 Tomoe are the perfect compromise, making Sasuke a god-tier ninja without breaking the story's balance. The legacy of Sasuke's Rinnegan. Sasuke's 6 Tomoe. Rinnegan isn't just a cool power-up, it's a symbol of his journey. From a vengeful Uchiha driven by hatred to a protector of the world, Sasuke's arc is one of Naruto's most compelling. His Rinnegan, born from Hagoromo's chakra and the Uchiha Senju legacy, embodies this redemption. It's a bridge between two rival clans, a testament to unity in a story about conflict. Hook. Sasuke's Rinnegan isn't just powerful, it's a symbol of his entire story. Want to know how it ties to Naruto's deeper themes? Don't stop now. In Boruto, Sasuke's Rinnegan continues to shine. His dimension hopping in Naruto Gaiden shows he's still exploring its limits, investigating threats like the Kaguya clan. The fact that overuse nerfs his Tomoe suggests the Rinnegan's power comes at a cost, adding depth to its use. It's not just a plot device, it's a living part of Sasuke's character, evolving with him as he mentors Boruto and protects the hidden leaf from the shadows. Let's also consider the visual impact. The 6 Tomoe design is iconic, instantly recognizable to fans. It's no accident that Kishimoto made it so distinct. The Tomoe gives Sasuke a unique silhouette, reinforcing his status as a fan-favorite character. Every time his Rinnegan glows on screen, it's a reminder of his growth, his power, and his place in Naruto's legacy. Could Sasuke's Rinnegan evolve further? Here's a fun thought. What if Sasuke's Rinnegan isn't done evolving? In Boruto, we see hints that he's still learning its powers, like dimension hopping. Could he unlock new abilities? Maybe the Tomoe could increase to 7 or 8, bringing him closer to Kaguya's Rinne Sharingan. Or perhaps he could master the 6 Paths techniques we never saw him use, like the Deva Path's gravity manipulation or the Naraka Path's soul interrogation. The possibilities are endless, and that's part of what makes Sasuke's Rinnegan so exciting. Hook. Could Sasuke's Rinnegan get even stronger in Boruto? The potential is insane. Keep watching to explore this idea. Another angle to consider is the cost of his Rinnegan. In Naruto Gaiden, overuse drains the Tomoe, nerfing his powers temporarily. This suggests the Rinnegan's immense strength comes with limits, a balance Kishimoto often uses to keep characters grounded. If Sasuke pushed his Rinnegan further, say, by trying to match Kaguya's dimension control, could he risk losing it entirely? It's a tantalizing question that adds stakes to his journey in Boruto. The fan perspective. Why we love Sasuke's Rinnegan. Let's take a step back and talk as fans. Why does Sasuke's Rinnegan resonate so much? For one, it's badass. The 6 Tomoe design is visually stunning, making every fight scene pop. It's also a perfect culmination of Sasuke's arc. He starts as a kid with a 2 Tomoe Sharingan, grows into the Mangekyo, then the Eternal Mangekyo, and finally awakens the Rinnegan. Each step reflects his struggles, losses, and growth. The Tomoe are a nod to his Uchiha roots, while the Rinnegan itself ties him to the broader Naruto mythology. Hook. Why do fans go crazy for Sasuke's Rinnegan? It's more than just power, it's his legacy. Stay with us to see why it's so iconic. Fans also love the Rinnegan's versatility. Sasuke's ability to mix Amaterasu with Rinnegan powers like Amino Tejikara makes him unpredictable in battle. He's not just a powerhouse, he's a strategist, using his eye to outsmart foes like Kaguya and Madara. The dimension hopping in Boruto adds a new layer, showing Sasuke still growing, still exploring what his Rinnegan can do. It keeps him relevant, even as new characters like Boruto and Kawaki take the spotlight. The ultimate dojutsu. Sasuke's 6 Tomoe Rinnegan is a masterpiece of Naruto's world-building. Its unique design, blending Sharingan precision with Rinnegan, might makes it one of the most powerful dojutsu in the series. From god-tier speed to seamless Mangekyo powers and dimension hopping, it pushes Sasuke to the top. Born from Hagoromo's chakra and the Uchiha Senju legacy, it's a symbol of his redemption and growth. Is it the strongest Rinnegan? Compared to Madara's dual Rinnegans or Kaguya's Rinne Sharingan, Sasuke's single eye holds its own through versatility and narrative weight. It's not just a tool, it's a legacy, proving Sasuke's place among Naruto's legends. What do you think? Is Sasuke's Rinnegan the ultimate dojutsu? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more Naruto deep dives. Hit the bell to never miss a video, and check out our other Naruto breakdowns linked below. Thanks for watching, Shinobi. Stay epic.